All right, here we are. Time for another war video, and I'm excited because I'm using different champions today. I will be using Warlock, my girl Valkyrie, she is rank 4, and last but not least, another one of my homies, Boyd. So let's hop right on into it. I took a lot of fights this war too, so I'm kind of proud of myself. But first up on the docket, it's the boy OG Falcon. He can be a problem, especially on this node. I think the node is biohazard. I don't remember reading the nodes, but I'm pretty sure he has biohazard. So I went in with Warlock, and since this is a 5-star, all I got to do is play smart. There's no way, in my opinion, unless I completely just drop my guard and don't even block anymore. But as long as I play smart, as long as my parries stick, I should be good. And I'm just gonna melt this guy real quick and easy and in a hurry. He does hit me there. As you can see, Warlock is kind of tanky when he wants to be. I'm gonna throw my SP2, and this guy's already getting chopped down. Like, this fight was a good warm-up fight, in my opinion. A good warm-up fight. We're good. We're moving on. So, oh man, first fight down. Things are looking good. So we still got all our fights to go. Next up, we got Longshot. Now, I won't lie, he can be a challenge. I cannot even lie about that, but it's a 5-star, and I believe he also has biohazard on him, so that's why I went in with Warlock. And he has speed of indestructible, meaning every time I gain my 1 bar power, he's going to go indestructible, which can be a little annoying. And as right here, I'm trying to bait out his special. I hate when the AI doesn't want to throw that special. It can be so annoying. So he's about to go on indestructible. As you can see, he got it. It can be it's just a minor annoyance to me. This node isn't really that bad. I'm more so worried about what you call it, biohazard, but not really, since I have Warlock. But oh man, nothing I need to worry about. I'm gonna throw a big SP2 right here and just again chop this guy down. Like, get those armor breaks and make sure I don't mess up by dodging his SP1. His SP1 has clipped me in the past, especially when I'm playing with ghosts. But with Warlock, I'm good. Right there, another 5-hit combo to end the fight. Moving on. Good. We're off to a great start. So let's head on to the next one. I believe the next one maybe looks like MCOC. Now, I'm kind of excited about this one because I get to use Valkyrie, and he does have a couple of annoying nodes. He has 100% attack and health, 100% health, hazard shift, incinerate shock, and aggression prowess. And my strategy for this fight is literally to hit into his block, because if I hit into him, I'm going to take shock damage or possibly incinerate damage. But the great thing about Valkyrie, she excels when it comes to hitting into the block. This is another reason I took her to rank 4. I'm gonna try to get 3 pierce buffs on her, and once I got 3 pierce buffs, I accidentally hit right there into him, and that kind of sucked. But we're good. I hit into him again. Like, I'm getting lucky, and as you can see, he has 11 prowess. So if he does hit me, it won't be pretty. But the great thing about MCOC, he's known to block, so I should be good right here. Like, as long as I don't mess up. And again, I hit into him again. I keep making that mistake, but thankfully it doesn't cost me. I mean, I did take some damage, but it wasn't a lot. And as you can see, she has 3 pierce, and after 31 hits, every pierce after that will be passive, but we still can gain more and more pierce, which is really great. And I'm gonna try to launch a large SP2, but 26 prowess he has on him right now. Now, I don't want to hit right there. I got hit. I'm surprised that didn't end me, to be honest, with all those prowess. I'm really surprised that didn't end me, but we're still good. I want to throw a large SP2 here. I just got to get to 2 bars of power. I might just end up throwing an SP1 just to call it a day. And right there, he almost got me, but we managed to get out of that. And right there, I decided to throw another SP1, and right there I have that evade on it. So that's another great thing about Valkyrie. She has an evade on her SP1 when you throw it into the block, so you don't have to worry about the AI retaliating. So took that fight down, didn't take all that much damage, and we're heading on to the next one, which is Apocalypse. Now, I went into this fight blind. I don't really remember the nodes, so I'm just going with Warlock. As long as he doesn't have stun immunity or any other crazy nodes where I take damage for waiting idly, doesn't really matter. It's a 5-star. Even though it's a 5-star, this champion APOC can be extremely tanky though. So I do need to play a little bit smart, because on all his special attacks I will take some block damage, which is a great thing about APOC when he's on defense. They're always going to take block damage unless you have crazy dex and skills like with Ghost or Stark Spider-Man, Kitty Pryde, one of those. But we're still good. Things are still working out. I'm working to get this guy down. He's can be a little annoying, but with those armor breaks on him, he's going to be taking more and more damage. And for some odd reason, he was really aggressive with his SP1. He just kept throwing his SP1, which isn't a bad thing. I much rather dex his SP2 though, because you have a better chance of not taking any damage if you can dodge those projectiles. But who cares? As long as he's not holding it until he got to an SP3, it doesn't really matter. And since he's at 18%, we're almost done with this guy. I should have thrown my special there. I don't know why I didn't, but fight pretty much over. Nice try, Apocalypse, but we're going to move on to the next one. So the next fight is the one and only Guillotine 2099. Wow, yeah, that's her. Sorry, Ghost Dog, but I gotta do it. Now this fight, I believe she has what does she have on her? I know she has increased attack and health plus another 150% health, and she has safeguard, so that can be annoying. But I brought Void for this situation because she's going to be taking damage regardless with those debuffs that Void puts on them, so she's always going to be losing at least 1% health. As you can see, it's slowly ticking down, and I'm loving it. So right now I'm trying to bait out her SP2, and I'm just going to continue to throw my SP1. And that annoying cloak, I hate her whatever it's called, her cloak or phasing mechanic. I don't even know what it's called, but it's so annoying. Like, I think she's a really good defender, but she's just an annoying defender too, especially when you got to face against her. So I got about 4 debuffs on her, and as you can see, she's melting faster and faster now. So the fight's moving along very smoothly. Loving the energy. She does clip me there, but I don't take a lot of damage from it, thank the Lord. So I'm just going to keep shipping her down with these debuffs. Make sure that she doesn't have her phasing mechanic up, because that can be annoying. And I'll reverse her healing too when it procs, just like right there. And the fight, he does clip me there, but the fight's over. Moving on. Moving on to the next one. This is just, I'm loving flexing my muscle in this war. Next up, we got 6-star Thing. In my opinion, he should have been the final boss. A 6-star Thing, final boss. This dude is tanky, but this is also a really good note to put him on. Again, he also, I believe he has safeguard, and I also think he has limber as well, so I can't parry him all that much, because eventually he will shake it off, and pretty soon he will go stun immune, which will be annoying. But with Void's debuffs, I don't have to worry. I do not have to worry at all. I just gotta play smart, make sure I bait out his rock stacks, and that's all I gotta do is continue to put those debuffs on him, because there's nothing Thing can do to stop that, which I quite love. So he does manage to proc his protection, but that won't save him in this scenario anyway. So nice try, Thing. It doesn't look like this champion is a high sig Thing either. He looks like he might be a little low sig. I'm not exactly sure what sig he is. I wish we can look at the champion and tell, but unfortunately we can't. But as you can see, things are still working out really, really well. He's playing along. I'm getting the rock stacks out of him, and I haven't managed to take any damage from him. And as you can see right there, he's shaking off my stun. So I'm a little, I got a little bit cautious there. I had a whole block for us, like, because he shook off my stun faster than I thought. So yeah, but doesn't matter. We're still good. We're hanging in there. Things are working out pretty good. I'm loving the energy. Things playing along. Like, Thing is not usually this cooperative with me when I'm fighting against him, but maybe in war, I guess he turned over a new leaf. So yeah, I'm loving the energy. So he's at 15 rock stacks. I think one more combo should end him if he decides to throw his special. But at this point, it doesn't even matter because he's still ticking down. So we're good. Goodbye, Thing. Nice try. Let's head on to the next fight. And I don't even know who the next fight is, to be honest. Let's see. The next fight is it's going to be Spider-Ham. He doesn't look to be awakened either, so I guess that's a good thing. So let's see, what nose does he have on him? I believe he has a buff toggle, unstoppable 1. That should be fun. And he also has limber. Gosh, Kabam loves taking away parries from us. But again, I went in with Void because I wanted to be smart and put debuffs on him. I could have went in with Valkyrie and counter his unstoppable, because I think my Valkyrie's sig 130. So with 2 pierce buffs, she's gonna they'll function like they don't even have an unstoppable, which is lovely, because unstoppable can be quite annoying, especially with limber. But Void can handle this fight, and I think I handled it pretty well. Played smart, didn't dash in when he was unstoppable, even though the itch was there. I wanted to dash in, but we're good. Things are still working out pretty well. And since we haven't lost a fight yet, hopefully we keep that streak going. Let's see if we do. And as you can see, this dude is just melting right now. He never really stood a chance. This looks like a 6-star rank 3 if I had to guess. I could be wrong. It might be a 6-star rank 2. He looks a little low in my opinion, but that might be because he's unawakened, but who cares? Parry right there in the fight. 5-hit combo. We're good. Section 2 of the war is good. Let's head on to Boss Island. And when I get to Boss Island, I decided to go right because I wanted to face Gore, but when I got there, I realized it was a 5-star Gore. Oh man, I wish it was a 6-star Gore. I wanted him to be 6-star, 6200. And I do know he has safeguard, but I don't know the other nodes he has. I just know this particular node in Boss Island is usually safeguard. So yeah, he's going to be healing, but who cares? I'm pretty good with Void. Void used to be one of my main champions before Ghosts ever came out, so I don't mind using him at all. And all I'm gonna do is put as many debuffs on him as I can and try to reverse that healing, because I believe he heals for the entire fight, or at least he tries to heal for the entire fight. I got 2 petrifies on him, so that healing has been reduced by at least 50%, so he won't be gaining anything back, which I'm loving. I do know with Gore you cannot allow him to hit into your block or parry him, so as in this fight you see that I don't try to parry as much, because if I do, I'm gonna end up with a shock, poison, and or bleed on me, and I just don't want that kind of energy. I fought Gore plenty of times in Battleground, so I know a little bit about how he works, and I know parrying him is a bad thing. So, and also you don't want to get him to throw his SP too. It's difficult to dex, and again, you don't want to block against Gore because you get the debuffs on you. So if you're wondering why I haven't gotten any on me yet, it's because I know not to block when facing Gore. He can be a very annoying defender, and I actually do think this was great node placement for Gore. I just wish it was a 6-star, but probably been a little bit more challenging. I probably would have bought a different champion to counter him, because Void is okay, but Doom I think might have been a little bit better, but we got through it. Let's head on. Next up, we got the man, the myth, the legend. It is Bishop, and again, he can be very annoying, but with Void, there's nothing I need to worry about. Nothing at all. He's not stun immune or anything. All he has on him is polka dot power, so I won't be gaining any power, but that doesn't matter. My Void is 6200, so I'm going to be placing debuffs on him regardless. Again, it's RNG base, which is also a little annoying, but I don't have to worry about Bishop's random, like his SP1 where you take incinerate damage. Void's incinerate immune, so nothing I need to worry about. I do wish I was gaining power, but unfortunately I'm not, so that's something I just have to deal with. The fight, it drags the fight on just a little longer than I would like, but who cares? And I managed to take some hits there, and it's just a little annoying, but nothing we can't handle. But anyway, as the fight goes on, I just got to play smart, make sure he doesn't go unblockable when when throwing his specials, which I don't believe he does. I don't think he goes unblockable at all. I don't think this fight at all got out of control for me. Like we basically stopped his healing, and we're not taking any incinerate damage. Only bad thing about this fight is I'm not gaining power. So I do think this was a good placement. In my opinion, this is really good defense placement. Bishop can be a really annoying defender, especially with polka dot power, especially if you don't have the great counter, but I happen to have the right counter when Void, so all I gotta do is put those debuffs on them, let them do their job, and tick away. And as you can see, this guy is slowly melting. Never really stood a chance. This does look like a 6-star rank 3 if I had to guess. He's not awakened. I think he would be a lot more dangerous if he was awakened, but he's not, so nothing I need to worry about. 5-hit combo to end the fight, and we're heading on to the next one. So let's see who we got next. Who is it? Oh, it is Penny Parker. Oh well, she can be very, very annoying, but I have Valkyrie, so she does have the best defense, which is going to increase her auto block. She also has Bane, and she also has Hard Knock Life. But the great thing about that, I don't have to worry about Bane, Hard Knock Life, or Limber, because I don't plan on parrying her. I don't plan on actually hitting into her at all, and I don't plan on having her activate her auto block, because I'm gonna take down her sync shield regardless. So all I'm gonna do in this fight literally is try to get her to block for me. And as you can see, she's playing really passive. Usually AI is not this passive. I don't know why this AI has been on my side. And I'm just going to hit into a block. Like, I'm not even going to rush in at all. I don't think I land a single hit. It's just block damage. Like, I didn't realize how good of a counter Valkyrie would be to Penny Parker. Valkyrie's probably the best, well, not the best, probably one of the best counters to Penny Parker, especially since all you gotta do is hit into her block. And as you can see, I got 3 pierce, and I get the passive pierce every 10 hits after I get the 3 permanent buff pierce. So we're good. Bane hasn't been active. Don't have to worry about hard knock life, which if I parry, I get a destroying on me. And I don't have to worry about limber because I'm not parrying. So this fight was pretty great. I don't have to worry about auto block, don't have to worry about anything. And I don't think she lands a single hit on me at all in this fight. So if you have Valkyrie, take her up, put 6 stones into her because she's definitely worth it, in my opinion. I was so happy when I took her up, and bam, the fight over. Didn't take any damage from her whatsoever. That was a beautifully fought fight. I might bring Valkyrie to war more often, especially with nodes like this. So, and last but not least, we got Sasquatch as a final boss, and you already know who I'm going in here with. It's the one, the only. It is Void, because Void is just a great counter. I won't lie, I don't remember all the nodes. I think he had Bane on him as well, shifting immunity, stun immunity, all that great stuff. I did put on an indestructible boost because he does go unstoppable, and I felt like that might have clipped me up. But other than that, as long as I have access to my SP1 and I can put those debuffs on him, I don't have to worry about him healing or anything of that nature. I can't count on his unstoppable, unfortunately, but who cares? I don't care because I have Void. This does look like rank 3 Sasquatch. It could be rank 4. I mean, if you're going to push Sasquatch as a final boss, I would recommend him being rank 4. But he's so easily countered, especially with Void or Torch, so I don't think he'll be a final boss in my opinion. But I didn't place the defenders for this team, so who cares? I just decided to go on Void and let the debuffs do the work and let him be unstoppable. He is backing me to a corner a little bit. I did get a little bit nervous, just a tiny bit, only a little bit. He does hit me right there, but it doesn't really do anything. And I'm trapped in the corner a little bit. I gotta admit, I think Sasquatch does have the highest health pool. That was a little intimidating, but with Void's debuffs, I'll make sure he's taking damage for 100% of the fight. He's always going to be losing health, and his healing won't save him. Now, if you don't have the right counter to this guy, he can be a monster. I don't know if he's 6'200". It looks like he could be, but it doesn't matter. If I didn't have Void, he would start healing at 30% health. But thank the Lord he doesn't start healing, so we're good. I don't have to worry about his healing at all. All I gotta really worry about now is Wrath of Tanarak, because he will go unstoppable whenever he throws a heavy or when he throws a special. And he's already stun immune, so that doesn't matter to me because he's been stun immune the entire fight. And as you can see, I'm still taking him down. He does have me in the corner. I am taking a lot of damage. I actually thought he was going to parry me there. And now I got to try to bait out his special. I hate when the AI gets like this, when they don't want to throw his special. But the great thing about it is he's still taking damage. So it doesn't matter if he doesn't want to throw a special because he's still taking damage. And yeah, that was my war. I don't know how many fights that was. It might have been 9 or 10. Had to take a picture of that because it looked nice. But yeah, that was my war. And if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. For anyone new here, if you can hit that sub button, I'll greatly appreciate it. Y'all take care. Have a great and wonderful day.